Welcome back to Career Mode. This is episode 29. This is the Singapore Grand Prix. To get things out of the way, I said there was going to be an episode on Saturday. I lied, putting it bluntly. This is now going to be Tuesdays and Saturdays. Space it out more time to record and stuff. So, yeah, we're in Singapore. We're starting in last place again. And for the first time in a while, I think. Nope, since Hungary. There is going to be rain in this Grand Prix. And while in Hungary it struck early on, in this one it struck towards the end. Spoilers. So, with that being said, let's head out to the grid. Last place as per usual, but rather shockingly, since my days in McLaren, McLaren is on pole. With Jenson Button in first, Fernando Alonso yet again in third, and myself, of course, down in 22nd. As per usual, lining up to the grid now. Singapore track I really do not like that much. But who knows what could happen. Yeah, we're building up to lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. But I don't know where we're going for the Singapore Grand Prix. And again, we got off to a pretty bad start. I mean, Ericsson got off to a rocket start over there. But heading into turn 1 now, not going to try and make contact with anyone. Squeezing through everyone. Just going up through the gaps that we can find. We're up into 18th, we're up into 17th, now 16th, 15th. Nope, back down to 16th. Maldonado got on the power sooner. As you can see, a lot of people have gone for the option tyre, the soft tyre, but we decided to try and be a little bit different about it and go into the prime tyre and do the option tyres throughout the race. So here we are now in 12th, lining up Grosjean. Gonna go down his inside, he's trying to overtake Verne. A lot of cars went very slow there, and we ran straight to our opposed rival for this season. It's really the man ahead of him, Lewis Hamilton. It's Sebastian Vettel, but we're up into 8th, I mean that's good. Alonso with an awful start down to 9th, but we're able to go around the outside of Vettel up into 7th, and my teammate follows suit. So an interesting start, 15 positions in a few turns, kind of a bit unrealistic, but I suppose. Anyway, cutting all the way now to lap 11. Yeah, things got very boring. We're in the lead because everyone pitted. We were supposed to go to lap 13, but these tyres just couldn't do it. I was losing grip all over the place. I think it was a 10-second gap to Rosberg. It was about 5 seconds. I can't remember. He was getting very close though. And unfortunately, we're going to have to change our wing because street circuits I'm awful at, and I chip off my front wing. And there you go, now we're in 2nd place, we're behind Rosberg. We came in, when everyone went into the pit stop, I think we were in 6th, I believe. And there was something I didn't get to show you, it happened right in front of me on like lap 2. Lewis Hamilton crashed straight into the wall and crashed out of this Grand Prix. So long as we get 6 points in this race, we are going to, well, I feel like get 7 points in this race, we're going to be leading the Drivers' World Championship. We've come out in 5th. Massa just ahead of us now. We're going to try and line up something for him. Yep, that was a totally legitimate maneuver there. Getting DRS down this straight now, lining it up on Massa in his slipstream. Trying to go around the outside. He brakes early and we're able to go and take 4th place with our fresher tyres. We can brake a lot later. Now lap 12, trying to look up the inside of Magnussen. He shuts the door on us. We're on the better tyre though, so an overtake should be easier. Ours are still fresher. And up the inside we go into this right-hander. Clean overtake, not making any contact with Magnussen. Up into 3rd now. Bottas ahead of us. He's going to be our next target. Lap 14. Here we are now. Bottas is in our sights. Trying to catch him through here. Gonna go up his inside here, maybe on the right hander. Little bit of touching, I think, but we're able to come up for 2nd place. And there you go, Rosberg now ahead of us. It's gonna take a lot to catch him, but remember, we're not racing Rosberg in the championship. Really, we're racing Lewis Hamilton. Lap 19 now. The rain has started to fall slightly. The track is becoming slightly damp, and this is the part where everything goes wrong. As usual, I'm terrible with this pit lane. I come into the pits. Go for the intermediate tyres, because you know it's getting wet, and I think try pitting a lap ahead of the AI, because you know that'll be a good idea. Once again, a front wing change. There you go. Usual stop. Bottas is going to take the lead there, so like I said, you know, maybe everyone's staying out an additional lap to you know, to get the full thing out of their tyres, and then I can overtake them on the next lap. So we come out here, you know, the track is, I would say, damp enough for intermediates. We come out in 3rd place, nicely done there. But as we head into the first turn, we lock up significantly, and we are just sliding all over the place. Magnussen just overtook us, and look, he's gone. He is flat out gone there, and this is the levels of grip that we have. We are sliding all about the place. We have chosen the complete and utter wrong time to come in for these intermediate tyres. We should have stayed out in the option tyres for a few more laps, but nah, my idiocy knows no boundaries. Look at this, just sliding through this left-hander. Massa right behind us. Locking up again, heading into this right-hander. And there goes Massa into 4th place. The rear tyres are cooking. They are boiling hot. We are just drifting all over the place, so things are really not looking that good for us now. Thankfully, though, no matter what happens, we can still, of course, take the lead if we stay in 5th. Vettel just behind us. It's going to be an easy overtake for him. We completely missed the turning, and I've just let Vettel go. Leave him take 5th place from us, and now heading into the hairpin, trying to do a dry tyre braking. Sort of went alright, but then I just veer off to the left of the track because I realised Jensen Button's going to overtake me, no problem at all here. He decides to ram into me, though, of all things, so I ram him back a little bit for a little bit of friendly contact, and we apparently go around the outside of him back up into 6th. We've now got Sergio Perez behind us, though, the Force India, and look at how wide we go here. Just nothing, no grip. And now as we head, we're going to go under the stands. Here we go. Simple. Nope, no. We've completely locked up the brakes. We have missed the braking point completely. Thankfully, there was a runoff, so we didn't go into the wall. But the problem is we're now in 9th position. And we are still on the wrong sets of tyres, because at the end of this lap, no one pitted in for the intermediates. So we just slipped around for a while with tyres at a roasting temperature. I just had to wait and wait and wait for the weather to come in to be good enough for us to actually mount a challenge on the people ahead, because Bottas is in the lead of all people, and he must be probably half a lap ahead of us now. I can't stop coughing for some reason, but anyway, here we are, lap 25. The rain is really falling. We were able to recover ourselves up to 3rd from the pit stops. But now it is time, definitely, for the wet tyres. I didn't try and go a lap earlier this time, try and be stupid. I've gone in with the AI, we're going in. We go in for our 3rd front wing change of the Grand Prix. We're down to 4th right now, but there's a car ahead of us that needed, I think it was Magnussen who needed to pit, so we're up into 3rd. Which means we got Valtteri Bottas ahead of us, and then of course Nico Rosberg. But I think Rosberg was able to get such a good pit stop that he jumped Bottas and just drove away from him. So Bottas is really going to be our only chance of overtaking anyone. And now, with the tyres actually looking good for grip, maybe we can mount an attack on Bottas, catch up all the time we lost in that intermediate escapade. Well, the problems of the intermediate tyres that we had. So now we've got to just try and gain on Bottas. And here we are, lap 29. We are all over Bottas now, trying to go up on his inside through the hairpin. Ooh, made a bit of contact there. Give the position up, but down this back straight, we can get in his slipstream. The spray is going to be across us. This is something from Brazzers. We are going to go and make the attack. We're going to go dive down the inside. It's late. It's locking up, but it's the maneuver, and it has been stuck. We're up into 2nd place, and that was all she wrote. Nothing else we could do. Nico Rosberg won the Grand Prix, but we were able to come home for 2nd place. 18 points, and more importantly, the Drivers' Championship lead from Lewis Hamilton. All things are looking good for us. We finished, 16 seconds behind Nico Rosberg there, but it doesn't really matter to us that much. What matters is the fact that we were actually able to recover from all the problems that occurred, and we were able to win. Not win, I don't know where I came up with that word. We were able to come home in 2nd place, which means we are leading the Drivers' Championship, as you can see by, give me a second, 13 points. So things are looking pretty good for us now as we head into Suzuka. A 2nd place to be happy of. Could have been 1st, but at the end of the day, 2nd place is a position I'll take. So that is that. I will see you on Suzuka on Saturday for the Japanese Grand Prix. Until then, guys, take care and ta-ra.